Hi, my name is Andrea. So I'm an intuitive. I work professionally as an intuitive. I teach classes and I direct an organization called Harnessing Your Divine Feminine. Can I tell you how much I love all of my students, all of my clients through the years? I have students and clients all around the world. It just brings my heart joy to work with them. I love hearing their stories of triumph and their tears and their laughter. I love it all. And it really is just like made me fall in love with humanity, right? Um, and some of my clients I've had for years and years and years, and like it's just amazing. I love to see the growth that comes through them talking to me, and I love to see when they put puzzles together and have epiphanies and just reach goals, and I just like do nothing but cheer them on. So if you want to support any YouTuber, click the subscribe button. Please click the bell. That's hugely supportive. And also, um, my website is in the description box, so feel free to sign up for my website. You get all sorts of information. There's a great Vendors We Love page on there, and it's access to information, a blog, ladies retreat schedules, event schedules, all of it. So I encourage you to do that. And also you get free digital download of my publication, HYDF publication. It's a quarterly publication by women for women, metaphysical women, in fact. So with all kinds of awesome content in it. So okay, so I'm from Atlanta, born and raised, lived all around Atlanta, all the rich, and I've been exposed to so much diversity, and it's just like it's such a gift because my life is richer for it. And so I want to do a little talk about road rage right now. I'm not a big road rage person. I pretty much turn the radio on and chill out, or I call a friend. You know, I'm not, if the traffic's bad or somebody's acting a fool on the road, I pretty much am like, namaste, um, because it's just not worth lowering my vibration to anger. It's just not worth it because everything's vibrational energy. And if my vibe is high, I'm going to pull in like other high vibe people and high vibe opportunities and such. If my vibe's low and I do the road rage thing with it, it's just not, my day's just not going to go as well. But also, I learned to drive, at 15, 16 on 285 in Atlanta. So those of you who have been to Atlanta, like the 285 thing is real, right? Um, so that's why I'm real chill. And I encourage everyone out there to just chill out when it comes to the traffic. Meditate. I don't know. Just relax, ponder things, ponder the cosmos. Reach out to your dead ancestors. They're usually in the car with you. They're usually like, girl, turn that music down. Don't ride their tails so much. Don't run that red light. Their ancestors are always whispering into your ear and they love car rides. Okay. So, and if you smell cigarette smoke or smell like perfume, and it's like you're the only one in the car, it's probably one of your ancestors, or cigar, or just like a muskie, like that old school, like Old Spice. Um, that's one of your ancestors that have passed over, trying to tell you, can you chill with the road rage, okay? I make sure that I always have like a smoothie or a Starbucks or something in the car and I just chill. So that's my message for you today. I got that somebody out there needed that message. Now, as with anything, just take it for what it's worth. It is not ride or die here. Just like with any class, workshop, or whatever you attend, it's just, it's just an inspirational message of hope and guidance, okay? Take it for what it's worth. And when you hear it, you're supposed to hear it because that's just the way the law of attraction works. That's just the way it works. Okay. So I'm going to draw from the Moon Goddess card right now, from the Moon Goddess deck, per se. So we have the Witch card. The Witch card. These are beautiful cards. The Witch card. So magic. She's doing a little spell. And that brings me to something I want to say. Spells. Let's talk about spells. So, did you know that a prayer is a spell? It's a spell. You're setting your intentions towards something, okay? Speaking, just speaking is a spell. When you say, I really like that red convertible, that's a spell. You light a candle with intention in memory of and dedication of, that's a spell, okay? So even when you have a thought process, when you have a thought of like, I really would like to go to that restaurant. I really would like to have that outfit one day. I really would like to buy that bag. I really would like to go on that cruise. I really want to go to that vacation place. I really want to date that person. You know, That's a spell you've put into action, you've put into motion. And so keep that in mind. Like, and it can be good or bad. Like, you say bad things about people and think bad things about events, people, and things. That's a spell too. So keep that in mind. You want to keep your words and your thoughts. That's why it's called spelling, right? So I hope that that helps anybody out there who is rather confused about spell work, maybe drawn to it, but maybe a little fearful of it. It's only you, your intentions you have to fear to tell you the truth. So as long as your intentions are clear and pure and your intentions are for the best and good for all involved, that keep rolling with what you're doing. If they're not, you don't do a spell to control someone else. That's an ego base. That's black magic. We're not going to do that to control people, to bend someone's will. Okay, just because you think you know better, you may not know better. You don't know. No one knows anybody entirely and completely. Okay, so you want to do it just for you mainly. Like I do mine for me. So spells. So you just always want to make sure your intentions are pure and that you have a solid grip on what you're asking the universe for. That it's for, like, I do them, I'll light a candle for my own self, like for my own finances or for my own, like to my own self love. You don't ever light a candle to make someone love you. You just light a candle to bring in love, like universal love, and then that will eventually bring out like the one person. But you may pull in love from animals, love from your employer, your teachers, your kids, whatever. So you want to do it only with you, only on your energy field. Now, if you want to light a candle or do a spell on behalf of someone else to be like intercessory prayer type work, you still add to it for the healing for the best and highest good, and understand that death may be healing. It is healing. It's the ultimate healing. It may not look like you want it to look. Okay, it may be to you, it may look like crisis. To them, it's the ultimate healing. And because you're not that person and you're not in those shoes, you're not going to know. You're not going to understand that. So if you do it on behalf of anyone else, you have to like release attachment to the outcome. So we're going to draw another card. So that's the spell advice and the spell channeling that I have for you. We're going to draw another card for this afternoon's reading. Eight of Pentacles. I love Eight of Pentacles. So there's a younger woman sitting there with a younger girl, and it looks like she's teaching her something. So education is hugely abundant. And so to me, it's like Pentacles and education kind of go hand in hand, and educate yourself in a large variety of things: spirituality, metaphysics, holistic work, not just academia, but everything, cultures, food. Educate yourself and sit with gurus, sit with teachers, and learn from them, learn from their stories, learn from their wisdom. So educate yourself on that. And that will bring you abundance, because knowledge is abundance, education is abundance. So, and that, you can't unknow something, right? And we're going to draw another card. Four of Cups. So Four of Cups, see, it's emotional. She may be sad. Sorry, but it's emotions running off. Like, you can't hold your emotions in your cells and in your DNA and in your chakra system, because that's going to manifest in dis-ease. Okay, so you've got to, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to have a broken heart, but feel it. Don't sit in it. Move forward. Throw the tears out. Let the tears run into the earth. And we're going to draw one more card. Two of Pentacles, and that's balance. Two of Pentacles. So that's balance, okay? You're coming into a time of real balance in your life, and like a solid foundation and strength is what I'm feeling. You're coming into a time of solid foundation and strength. And that's very important. That's really what we're looking for ultimately, is solid foundations and strength. Strength on emotional, physical, mental, everything. And we're sort of rebuilding as above, so below, as a country, as a society, or communities are rebuilding, and ourselves are on an individual level are rebuilding. Start rebuilding with your family. Start looking at, okay, so anybody you may have had differences with in your family, or any, like 2020 had brought perhaps political differences, or differences in the differences of opinions with the virus, with masks, with the vaccine. Look at, how does it look now as a family? How do you rebuild from that? Just acknowledging differences is okay. It's okay to be like, we're different, but we're cool. Like, we can be cool because we all have the right to our own opinions, our own thoughts, our own way of living. Okay. So it's important that you be like, hey, I'm different than you, but we're cool. And that's okay. We can be cool and we can have conversations that are empowering and educational versus defensive. Okay. So that's very important. And that'll get you far in life as far as any type of abundance, communities, jobs, all sorts of opportunities. If you can handle yourself in that manner where you have conversations with different people that are educational and empowering, and that you're not like trying to convince someone of their opinion. You don't convince anyone of your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion, and some are going to share it and some are not. And it's not your job to change someone's opinion. It's your job to enhance your consciousness around someone else's opinion, right? And like broaden your consciousness. Say, yeah, I can see that. Okay, I've never been in your shoes. We literally can never be in someone else's shoes fully. Okay, and you literally never know what someone's been through or someone's going through. You don't. You just don't. So it's important that we're always like holding space for the healing of. We gotta hold space for healing with each other. We gotta like be like, I don't really get you right now. Like I don't get you today, but okay, maybe we'll address this tomorrow. Okay, so it's important that you hold that like wide worldview to reach these goals and these manifestations that you're asking the universe for. So we have like law of attraction, and we have these huge like manifestation, like we're always doing like spells, vision boards, everything. Now here's the deal: you look, ask spirit, show me my building blocks to get to these goals. Okay, like just having it on a vision board but not using the building blocks, that's going to take longer and probably be a bit like gray. It'll be like a gray or foggy, right? It may come true depending on the amount of energy you put into that vision board. It's not, it might, the outcome may be foggy, it might be confusing. You want it to be real clear, like a real clear path, like intentional, right? And grounded. So you ask spirit for the building blocks to get to that vision board manifestation, okay? So going forward, do that. Someone needs to hear that. So wound care is my next channeling here. There's something about wound care, and there's something about like you need to see somebody about the wound. It could be physical, like it could be physical, like okay, it's something you need fresh air on the wound or something. And I'm not a doctor by any means. Just go to the doctor. Just go to the doctor if you have a wound and you're getting wound care. Go there. Um, of course, you use all the tools in your toolbox. Also, it could be like a spiritual wound because we can have sister wounds. I've had sister wounds before where literally like another woman is just like hurt me or stab me in the back or something. And you have to know, okay, maybe they were not as empowered or educated on whatever was happening, and they went into fear mode and they went into anger mode, and that's okay. We still hold space. We can back up, we can give space, we can be objective without like coming into this big like drama or coming into this like hatred of someone else. We don't need to hate anyone else. We've all had a bad time in life. Everybody's gone through a bad hard time in life. Not one person in the world has been like, I've pretty much been problem free, right? Especially people that are in this industry, like the metaphysics and the healing industry. Most people found this industry just because like they had to, right? They were looking for something. So when you feel like someone's stabbing you or back in a way, go, okay, I've done stupid stuff too. I have done whatever. Like I've had bad years of my life. I've had bad days, I've had bad months, bad relationships, all of this. And maybe that's really an indication that there's no support system there. They don't have that like a solid foundation or a solid support system for whatever they're going through. Okay. So that is we don't need to be walked on. We can stand in our power and speak up for ourselves without name calling or ripping someone down. We state our needs, right? We just state our needs very objectively and very matter of fact when we're in that situation. And it could be with family, it could be with friends, it could be a literal sister, it could be a soul sister, it could be anything. But no, give everyone space to grow. Okay? Like expansion. Expansion and growth sometimes take space. And you normally those people will come back around to you going, woo, they'll either apologize or they'll say thank you for staying there for me, like, or you'll just, reconnect on a different level. So I'm gonna pull from this harnessing deck. I may be biased to this harnessing deck, Harnessing Your Divine Feminine. It's available on Drive-Thru Cards. So I'm ordering a bulk order of them soon. I'm so excited. So, some of you may be getting some for Christmas. The holidays are coming. I'm just saying. So we're going to wrap up this with the Oracle Harnessing Your Divine Feminine. I'm hearing it from the back of the deck. Okay, the bottom of the deck. Full moon magic. Full moon magic. Full moon magic. The full moon energy is around you. Talk to the moon. She is listening. The answer is yes. So whatever question you have, the answer is yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So also look at the full moon, start following the full moon and figure out when the full moon is. So it's 3 days. You have a 3-day window with the full moon to start your manifestations and your spells. That goes with the beginning of the reading when we had our talk about spells. So remember, you do them from your heart and you do them for you only, not someone else. So we have, this concludes what I have for you at the moment. Remember to live someone else today. No, so we got no road rage, just chill. Spells, words are spells, right? New moon magic and wisdom and education. I hope that this inspires. I hope this inspires everyone today. That's my goal. Is that you may have a little bit of a better day or a little bit of clarity because you've listened to this. Please click the subscribe button and please share this video if you feel guided. Namaste.